Wouldn't it be nice if employees just always did what they were supposed to do without problem, without question? Yeah, keep dreaming. That's not what happens. In a small business, you have to occasionally correct employee behavior, and you have to teach your managers how to correct that. In this video, I'm going to answer a question from one of my viewers about this very topic. I'm Dave Crenshaw, and this is Chaos versus Entrepreneur. The first two steps occur before the event even happens. The first step is to have recurring meetings. By having a consistent schedule, you're letting the employee know that they can count on you, that there's some dependability, that there's an opportunity for them to ask questions. It also creates an environment to bring up correction that isn't pulling them out of the flow where they're going, uh-oh, I'm in trouble. Number two is to build trust. Now, your job as a manager is not to constantly kick people in the rear. Move, soldier, move! If you do that, they won't trust you and they'll be less likely to listen to you when real constructive feedback needs to happen. No, instead, you want to be a helpful resource to them. Try to be a coach and a mentor that will keep them open to listening to your feedback when you need to give it. Now, number three is ignore incidents. Everyone makes dumb little mistakes. We often know that we've made dumb mistakes, and we're often likely to correct them on our own. It's the same thing with your employees. You don't need to nitpick every little thing that they didn't do right. No, if it happened once, ignore it. If it happened twice, then there's a pattern, and that means it's time for you to offer correction. Now let's get into what to actually say or do. Number four is to use what questions. The tendency for most people is to use a why question. And the problem with why questions is that they ascribe blame, at least in the English language. Why don't you listen to me? It's like saying there's something wrong with you. No, instead, let's use what questions. What got in the way? What obstacles did you encounter? What kept you from following through? What questions shift the conversation away from blame and instead toward finding a solution together? And number five is to follow up. In those recurring meetings that you're having, ask them, how are you doing with that issue? By following up with people, they know that you care about the issue and you care about them. When you follow up consistently, people are more likely to improve and change their behavior. Now, I'd love to hear your suggestions. You're a veteran of working with employees and trying to get them to do what they're supposed to do. Let's hear your comments and suggestions. Please comment below on this page and let's talk about it.